It's one of the great things about living in Southern California. We've got beautiful beaches, breathtaking deserts, and in between, places like this. Situated in Pine Valley, surrounded by the Cleveland National Forest, the Horse of the Sun Ranch sits in its own little valley. Ken Calloway runs the place.
There are a lot of pressures on military families that the general population doesn't really understand.
Calloway works for the Armed Services YMCA. About 3 years ago, the previous owner of the ranch donated it to the Armed Services Y. As a vet himself, Calloway understands the unique challenges faced by military families.
High unemployment, high spousal unemployment, high child care costs. We bring them to the ranch and let them, especially pre and post deployment, connect as a family. And they can come up here and mom and dad can enjoy barbecue and the kids can run and scream and they get to play with the horses, the kids get to ride.
There is so much to do on this ranch.
The families can come and spend 5 or 6 hours here, enjoy pony rides for the kids. They can do archery, they can do laser tag, arts and crafts, hiking.
Or just some quiet time. The hiking part comes in here. A creek runs along one side of the property. But there is one activity here that happens inside.
Welcome to the craft shop here at the ranch. Leathercraft is part of the horse life, part of the ranch life.
Kids not only learn about leather crafting, they get to create their own works of leather art.
A kid or adult can make a nice little bracelet, something they can keep forever.
Everything here is designed to take visitors' minds off of their day-to-day lives, to forge new bonds, to de-stress.
With a military lifestyle, there's obviously a lot of uncertainty for the children and the family as we tend to move around a lot.
This is Commander Peter Birch, here with his wife and 3 girls, and you might have noticed an accent.
I'm out here working for Naval Air Forces with the U.S. Navy.
Commander Birch is a helicopter pilot with the Royal Navy. Like with any other military family, he says the time spent here means a lot.
To come out to a place like this, be surrounded by nature, also playing with the horses as well. It's fantastic. It's a really good grounding experience for the children.
A perfect place to make memories. And that brings us to the first military family to visit the Horse of the Sun Ranch about 6 years ago. One very special story from the ranch has to do with a very special horse, and here he is right here. This is Little Moon. Hey, buddy. The story began 6 years ago between Little Moon and a 3-year-old girl.
I remember times in my lifetime when I was really little, and I couldn't wait to move back to California to see Little Moon again.
This is that girl, not so little anymore. This is Sam May, now 8 years old, and her mom, Katie. Sam says she doesn't really remember that first meeting, but a few years later, the family visited the ranch again. Turns out Little Moon remembered Sam and was very happy to see her.
When you started grooming him, he hugged you, like he turned and saw you and hugged you.
A horse hug, as Katie explained, is when a horse puts his neck and head around you.
I love him because he's super sweet. He's the calmest and nicest horse I have ever met in my lifetime.
There are lots of things to say about the Horse of the Sun Ranch, but stories like Sam's really sum it up. As the sign says, a place where horses and nature lift the human spirit. And, one might add, a place where memories are made that last a lifetime. John Carroll, KPBS News.